Right now you're floating on a tiny rock, spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, orbiting a massive fireball inside a galaxy that's just one of 2 trillion others. But what if I told you, space is even stranger than that? Buckle up. What you're about to learn will change how you see the universe forever. You've probably heard that in space, no one can hear you scream. It's true that the vacuum of space, devoid of air for sound waves to travel through, is mostly silent. But mostly is the key word here, because space isn't completely empty. It's teeming with particles, plasma waves, and electromagnetic energy. And these things, they can make some truly eerie noises. In 2012, NASA's Voyager 1 spacecraft crossed the boundary of our solar system and entered interstellar space. And what it detected there was astounding. It picked up faint, low-frequency vibrations, the sound of interstellar plasma, the stuff between the stars. But Voyager wasn't the first to capture these cosmic sounds. Back in the 1990s, NASA released recordings from their Galileo spacecraft, which had been orbiting Jupiter. These recordings, converted from electromagnetic waves into sound waves we can hear, revealed a symphony of whistles, chirps, and roars. That's not a horror movie soundtrack, that's Jupiter's plasma waves interacting with its magnetic field, proof that even in the vast emptiness, the universe has a voice. Imagine taking Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on Earth, and squeezing it down to the size of a sugar cube. That's the kind of density we're talking about with neutron stars. These bizarre objects are the remnants of massive stars that have exploded as supernovae, leaving behind an incredibly dense core. A teaspoonful of neutron star material would weigh billions of tons. That's heavier than all the humans on Earth combined. And the gravity? Let's just say you wouldn't want to get too close. The gravitational pull of a neutron star is so strong that it warps the fabric of space-time around it. If you were to fall towards a neutron star, the difference in gravity between your head and your feet would be so extreme that you would be stretched out like spaghetti, a process scientists affectionately call spaghettification. But don't worry, you'll never get close enough to experience that firsthand. Neutron stars are incredibly hot and emit intense radiation that would be lethal long before you felt the full force of their gravity. These cosmic powerhouses are a testament to the extreme conditions that can exist in our universe, pushing the boundaries of physics as we know it. We humans, we tend to think we're pretty hot stuff, top of the food chain, masters of our domain, but here's a humbling thought. Everything we can see, all the stars, planets, galaxies, the very stuff we're made of, it accounts for a measly 5% of the universe. That's right, the vast majority of the universe, a whopping 95%, is completely invisible to us. We call it dark matter and dark energy, not because they're mysterious or spooky, though they certainly are that, but because we literally cannot see them. Dark matter doesn't emit, reflect, or absorb light. We know it's out there because of its gravitational pull on the things we can see, like galaxies spinning faster than they should and light bending around invisible objects. Dark energy is even weirder. It's pushing the universe apart, accelerating its expansion. We don't know what it is, but its effects are undeniable. Think about that. 95% of the universe is made of something we don't understand. We're essentially blind to the vast majority of existence. Makes you feel pretty small, doesn't it? Every atom in your body, every bit of iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, the oxygen you breathe, it all came from the heart of a star. You are literally made of stardust. That's not poetry, that's science. Billions of years ago, massive stars, much larger than our own sun, burned brightly, fusing hydrogen into helium into carbon and so on, creating the heavier elements that make up the universe as we know it. These stars eventually exploded as supernovae, scattering those newly forged elements across the cosmos. Those scattered atoms eventually coalesced, forming new stars, planets, and, well, us. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, remember, you are not separate from the universe, you are a part of it, you are a child of the stars. Time. It marches on, relentless and unchanging. Or so we perceive it here on Earth. But out in the vast expanse of space, time plays by a different set of rules. Einstein's theory of relativity tells us that time is relative, affected by gravity and speed. The stronger the gravitational pull, the slower time moves. Near a black hole, an object so massive that not even light can escape its grasp, time practically stands still. Even astronauts orbiting Earth age slightly slower than their counterparts on the ground, albeit by a tiny fraction of a second. It's not exactly back to the future, but it does mean that time travel, in a sense, is very real. So the next time you're late for an appointment, you can blame it on relativity, just don't expect anyone to believe you. What if I told you that our universe, vast as it is, might not be the only one? That there could be an infinite number of universes, each with its own set of laws of physics, its own galaxies, stars, and maybe even its own versions of you and me. This is the mind-bending concept of the multiverse, a theoretical framework that suggests our universe is just one bubble in a much larger cosmic foam. Some multiverse theories propose that these universes exist in parallel dimensions separated by an unfathomable gulf. Others suggest they're constantly being born and dying, branching off from each other like bubbles in a boiling pot. It's enough to make your head spin. And who knows? Maybe in another universe you already watched this video. Maybe in another, you're the one making it. The possibilities are literally endless. In 1977, humanity launched 2 spacecraft on a daring mission to explore the outer solar system, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. These robotic explorers sent back stunning images of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, revolutionizing our understanding of these distant worlds. But their mission didn't end there. Attached to each Voyager spacecraft is a golden record, a message in a bottle to any intelligent life that might one day stumble upon it. These records contain a selection of music, greetings in 55 languages, and sounds from Earth, from the crashing of waves to the laughter of children, a sonic snapshot of our planet and our civilization. Voyager 1 is now the farthest human-made object from Earth, hurtling through interstellar space at over 38,000 miles per hour. It will likely outlive our planet, drifting among the stars long after our sun is burned out. It's a poignant reminder of our place in the cosmos, a small, fragile species with a yearning to reach out to the universe and leave our mark on the grand tapestry of existence. Space isn't just out there, it's in you. It connects all of us to something bigger, and if these facts blew your mind, imagine what else is out there waiting to be discovered. There are still so many mysteries to unravel, so many wonders to behold. The universe is a vast and ever-evolving place, full of surprises that challenge our understanding and ignite our imagination. Hit that like button if you learned something new, and subscribe for weekly journeys through the cosmos. Drop a comment, which fact amazed you the most, or do you have a space mystery you want solved next? See you in orbit.